So what I want to do now is actually add some little bit of margin spacing between the header over here to kind of separate our columns from the top, and as well as the footer down here. So what I'm going to do for the header, I'm thinking I could probably just put margin bottom on the header, and hopefully that'll just take care of it all. Let's see. We'll put header footer. Well, I don't want just for looks over here. In the just for looks section, I don't know why I'm copying all that. I just really need the header, and I'm leaving header by itself because I don't want to. I'm going to put margin bottom on the header and margin top on the footer. I think I want to put I think that's going to work, but let's just see. So margin bottom for the header, 5 pixels, and let's see how that works out. Oh, excellent. That works in Internet Explorer. Works in Firefox. And now let's see if old Safari. Beautiful. Now let's get some of this spacing over here below this thing. So likely all we're going to have to do is add it to the footer, and we'll do margin top. Now, is this going to jive over here? Actually, I know it's not. It's not really doing anything. See, the separation isn't happening over here. This thing isn't going given the margin. Now, what we could do to get away from that is, what we could do rather to get that effect that we're looking for is we have to add the margin, instead of adding margin top to footer, we're going to add margin bottom to our center and our right div. Now the reason why I'm going to do it to both of them is you never know which one's going to be longer than the other at times. So if you set them up for both, what actually ends up happening is that they never double up. So we'll be safe. What I'm going to do now is take this out of footer, and since everything needs margin bottom of 5 pixels, I'm just going to lump it all together in here. So I'm going to put center, and I'm going to put right. Actually, I could probably put left too if that left menu option ever gets longer. Now let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. It did work exactly as expected. Here it is over here in Internet Explorer. Let me show you in Safari. There it is. It fixed it. And then in Firefox, now notice how over here, because Firefox doesn't render those actual placeholder pictures, the right column is longer. There it is. It put it over there. So now, just to show you why we had to put it on all that, if we take it out from the right, if we take out that margin from the right and save it, so now, there we go. What we'll do, we took that out from the right. See, it lost it here in Firefox because the right hand column's longer, but in Safari it didn't, because now the center one is longer. So you see, what happened is by setting up those bottom, that bottom margin for the left column, the center, and the right column, no matter which one comes down the furthest, it's always going to be safe. So essentially, the code you need to have everything, all like some spacing for the top and bottom header and footer away from everything else, is the following. Pretty simple. You just group together the header, center, right, and left, and give them a margin of however much you want.